Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston. Janie. A woman of mixed white and black heritage, Janie is a result of a poor black girl being raped by an unnamed white schoolteacher, and the upbringing of her tough old grandmother whose views are shaped by the traumatic Civil War. Her sensuality and romantic requests for love make her a target for men of all ages. She experiences 3 different marriages, all of which teach her about the different aspects of love. Tea cake. Tea cake functions as a catalyst that helps drive Janie toward her goals. Like all of the other men in Janie's life, he plays only a supporting role. Before his arrival, Janie has already begun to find her own voice, as is demonstrated when she finally stands up to Jody. Conflict. Janie's scared notions of love are desecrated when she is forced into one loveless marriage and falls into a second in order to escape husband number 1. Janie's first 2 marriages turn sour. The first one ends in disaster because Janie never had any feelings for the man Logan killed in the first place and only married him when pressured by Nana. Logan, a no-nonsense man, doesn't help matters by practicing poor hygiene and considering himself was only working on the farm. Complications. Janie meets Mr. Right, but she's hesitant and he's young and possibly unreliable. Eventually, Janie does meet the love of her life, Tea Cake. Initially, Janie is worried because she's been hurt before and doesn't want to jump into another marriage until she's sure it will be a loving union, like the pear blossom being pollinated by a bee. Tea Cake has several strikes against him. He's 12 years younger than Janie, and he's poor. Janie's not sure if he's just after her for her money. Climax. Tea Cake's pride prevents him from escaping from the hurricane, and he gets bitten by a rabid dog. Tea Cake's pride keeps him from heeding the warnings of an upcoming hurricane. He decides that he and Janie should remain in the Everglades and sit out the storm. However, the hurricane comes on strong, creating chaos and danger. While attempting to reach higher ground, Tea Cake is bitten by a rabid dog. To the left, it's Janie and her grandmother, and to the right is Janie and Tea Cake walking down the trail. Favorite part. My favorite part of this book that makes me have a connection with this book was when Janie meets Tea Cake for the first time. It was like love at first sight. Must read. I have recommended this book to anyone who has an interest in a dramatic love story. I enjoyed reading this book very much. It touched my heart, but the ending was what really got me. In order to know what happens, you must read this book. What will happen next? Will Janie marry the love of her life, Tea Cake, or will something happen causing them not to be together anymore? The End by Kimberly D'Ambrosio. Period 1.